Hello, what up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a new episode of the FIFA 20 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. This is episode number 73 and it's a pretty big episode with lots of cool stuff happening throughout the video. Now, if you do enjoy, do me a massive favor at the start, hit that thumbs up button. Let's go for 3,000 likes on this episode. I know that you can show that much support. Thank you so much in advance for your thumbs up. And of course, you can sub to the channel if you are new. And well, you can click the notification bell so you never miss an upload when they go live. So yeah, anyway, the squad is looking like this, but it won't look exactly like this at the end of the episode. That's for sure. So there's a few things that we did here. I mean, some of the stuff sold that I'd been playing some squad battles in the background. So a heads up on this stuff right here. This is actually recorded the night before I did my live rewards. So the consensus was you guys wanted to see my rewards on the Thursday. So I did that for you. But what we're now doing is going back a little bit to show you what I did the night before. And then we'll go forwards from there, essentially. So yeah, I spent a lot of time on Wednesday playing icon swaps, single player stuff. So a lot of squad battles matches. I had to complete 3 of them or 2 of them. I can't remember. But I did quite a lot all in one day. And it was actually fine. Like, it's boring, yeah, but it was less stressful than doing the rivals ones. That is for sure. So we are up to 10 out of the 11 players that we need to get Roberto Carlos. And then I owed you a gold upgrade, so we've got that coming up for you right now. I submitted some players, and hopefully we can get something good from the 2-player pack. What is that going to be? It's actually going to be a board player, and it is English goalkeeper, which of course means it is Everton, which is going to be Pickford. 83 overall. I mean, I'll take it. It's a board from a 2-player pack. You never know what you're going to get from them, so I will most definitely take that. And there is also an 81 duplicate Luis Gustavo in there, so I could sell my other tradable one that I had. So next up, it was time for my final icon swap token. And we're going to be getting that by obviously going online. Now, I have 1 out of 4 done for the French Ligue 1. But I took a look at my La Liga squad and was like, I'm basically using, once I've made my 3 substitutes, I'll be basically using my main squad because of the levels of first owner players and stuff that I've got. So I decided that even though I've got 1 out of 4 for Ligue 1, I will start at 0 out of 4 on the La Liga, and we will go from there. I think it will happen faster for me. I think because we'll basically be using my main squad in rivals, and as much as a stressful, difficult thing it is right now, I reckon we'll be easier to get the wins that way. So, this game right here, I actually go 2-0 up. We get a goal with Gareth Bale there. And at 2-0, he decides to boot the ball out and quit. And I'm like, all right, cool. We've now caught up with where we were at with Ligue 1. Brilliant. So we got 1 out of 4. And that was actually in, one of the first games I played. You'll basically see the games that I don't rage quit here. I think I rage quit 3 or 4 games. So in a future episode, I will owe you some gold upgrade packs. There's just so much going on in today's video that I can focus on the upgrade packs in tomorrow's episode, let's say. So I'll tell you what, I'll get 4 gold upgrades done for tomorrow's video. And I think I think I only rage quit 3 times. I'll get 4 of them done so that you guys can see that in the next episode. But anyway, we go 1-0 down in this game, but we do get a goal with Garrincha, who I am still not 100% certain on, by the way. I just don't know if I really, really love him or not. He's a very expensive player. He seems to be getting involved fairly well, but when I'm on the ball with him and stuff, I don't feel explosive pace. I don't feel like that ball control is on the same level as like Neymar. And obviously his shooting I just don't think is as good as Neymar, simply because, well, 1, I don't think it actually is as good as Neymar's, and 2, he doesn't have the 5-star weak foot like Neymar does. So, yeah, at the moment I'm not absolutely loving him, but I'm not at the point where I desperately want to sell him this very second. However, give it a few more games in the next 24 hours and I might be at that point. So we might bring in another icon or someone, another significant player over the next couple of episodes. Or I might stick with Garrincha for this weekend league. I'm not 100% sure yet, but don't be surprised if we are to potentially try someone different. Because, yeah, I definitely haven't been getting on as well with him as I did with, like, Messi, Neymar, Mbappe, those types of players. And there is of course potential for me to bring in a central icon. We've mentioned this in the last episode, I think, or a couple of episodes ago, where I could sell Garrincha, get 1.1 million for him or close to that, probably lose a little bit on tax, and then have, well, maybe a couple 100k left over after that, so we'd be at like 1.2, 1.3 million, and that maybe opens the door to a couple of the other central icons, maybe someone that could be like a full-on out-and-out striker, to go alongside Neymar up front, who maybe isn't necessarily a default winger or something. There are a few things that we could do, but you never know when I'm going to sell someone or buy someone or sell my entire team. You just don't, do you? It's been quite unpredictable this year with the way that I've been doing it. So I like that. It kind of keeps you guys on your toes. I know it upsets a few of you when I sell someone that you're really attached to, but don't worry. There's always a chance we can use these players again. So the gameplay is going on in the background. I can't remember if we win or lose this one. I've got a feeling we win this game, and I've got a feeling that this one was a tough one. So we go 1-0 up with Garrincha after 15 minutes, and then Politano. Politano is someone that is actually so class on this game, that milestone player. Every time I come up against him, he is so difficult to defend against. Now, I wonder if there's a chance of me actually getting hold of him whilst people are maybe still trying to do their icon swap stuff. Like, if I went into the game and they were obviously trying to get a win, maybe they would let me get like 11 goals or 14 goals, whatever it is I need. So it might be a really quick way to actually get a milestone done. But of course, I do have to match against people that are looking to get the victory. And you never know if people are still doing that, because I'm coming up against quite a lot of teams. I mean, I would say that this guy is doing objectives, and then you would come up against other squads, and mainly some of the ones that I've rage quit against that you won't see in this video, that are just most definitely not doing the squads. They've got full-on meta teams, definitely not first owner in a lot of players. You got your Hullits, you've got your Mbappes, your Neymars, and it's tough. But those guys they might want to win. Who knows? Anyway, so we're 1-0 up in this game right here. Walker ends up scoring a goal against me to make it 1-1 after 40 minutes. However, moving on into the second half, Garrincha plays in Neymar, and I get a lovely, lovely finish there to go 2-1 up. 66 minutes on the clock. Can I hold this game out and get the victory? Because this is, I think, the last one that I need. And actually, Neymar plays it into Garrincha. Back out to Neymar again. Sprinting through against this defender. Can I slot it home? Yes, I can. And that was actually against a viewer who I shushed him after that third goal. I felt awful about it when he messaged me, so I apologize. We had a good little message session. I'm sure you're probably watching this video, mate, but yeah, you were the hero that let me have the win for my final icon swap player, so thank you in advance. That is your shout out. Appreciate you. And that's actually where I stopped with rivals. I was so close to rank 2, but I wasn't bothered about getting rank 2 because those rewards were trash last week, so I actually left it in rank 3, and at that point, this is where this squad is now done. We have our final victory that we needed. We've got our final token, and I basically left it like that so that I could then come and do the rewards video for yesterday's video, and then figured, you know what, depending on what rewards we get, we'll change our team entirely. So we'll leave it until after that video for me to go in and complete this final icon swap, get Roberto Carlos done. So now what you're seeing from right here is in the present. This is not a video from about a couple of days ago. This is as I recorded it after my rewards yesterday. So we leveled up in the season pass, level 16. I didn't really know what to take. None of them really excited me very much, if I'm honest. It's a Tifo. I've got the Champions League one. I shan't be moving off of that one for a while. But what we do have is our final icon swap player. All that grind. It felt like a huge grind this time, not gonna lie. And we only needed to get like 8 of them this time around. So there's 4 that are still available to us, but obviously we can't do anything with that. And we finally do it. We finally complete our second icon swap. We get ourselves Roberto Carlos. So we welcome the Brazilian into our squad. He comes out running like a T-Rex, like a dinosaur, and very scary. Hopefully scary for my opponents, as I've got what could be a fairly end game left back for me, because he's got good links. He looks solid enough. Yes, there will be better left-backs on this game than him, but I can imagine he will last me a very long time, if not feature mainly in my squads until the end of this game. So really, really happy to bring Roberto Carlos into the side. I could have got him last month and then gone for Guardiola this month, but I'm glad we did it that way round, because I think Roberto Carlos has more longevity, and Guardiola, I probably wouldn't have even bothered to do the icon swaps for him this time, because he just isn't that great, and I can't imagine he'll be in my team for a whole lot longer, just because I think that we'll get to the point where we can start overdoing him. We can start getting players that are better than him in the side. So yeah, Roberto Carlos is in the squad. I apply a sentinel chemistry style to him just because I didn't have a shadow or an anchor. I don't know if the physical stat really means a whole bunch, but for now, he's got like 92 pace anyway, so he's quick enough. And it does mean that we can list up our Alexandro. So we're going to get back 50,000 coins from that grind. We can sell the Lloris, which was from yesterday's pack. So we're actually up to 180k, which, would you believe it, is pretty much the exact same price that it costs to go out and from scratch do the Paulinho Flashback SBC. So we're not going to do that. We're not going to go out and do it from scratch, but I am going to do the SBC right now. I decided that there are a bunch of players in my club which, even though they are first owner, some of them, like Harry Kane, 89 rated player. They are players which I have better options, more meta options when it comes to first owner objectives, and they could all combine together to make me a nice 85 rated squad to do that part of the most expensive part of the Paulinho SBC for free, essentially. Yeah, for free. We already have the cards. I understand opportunity cost, but I essentially had to go out and buy the players, and not even that. I had some players for some of these squads for the first two. So I think it in total cost me, well, less than 80k, because I'm at 104,000 coins right now. So it cost me less than 80,000 coins of my actual coin balance to go out and complete this SBC. This is obviously the most expensive one. This is where I've decided to put those players in, including a red Gerard Moreno, which is going to set me back one more week to do the 86 plus red SBC. But I don't care. Like, he's a high enough rated player that he's useful in an SBC like this, and is too high rated to really stick into the 86 plus SBC. So we will wait another week to get one of those. But as you can see, we have now completed 2 out of the 3. I had to go and buy a couple of duplicate players. I needed to go and buy another Hamsik and another Tolisso to make this next squad count. So I wanted to maybe try and use an inform from my club, but it wasn't really working for me. I've got a few. I've got like an 82 rated one, which I was going to try and use, but this particular solution had an 86 rated Gerard Moreno in it. It was 20,000 coins. So I decided to just use him. Maybe there'll be uses for my other squad, for my other informs at some point in time. But this is our first flashback player to join the road to glory. I decided after getting Roberto Carlos that we would at least have a strong link to Paulinho, and of course we can get a soft link off to Neymar, a soft link off to Guardiola, and we're good. We can fit this guy into our team, and he looks monstrous. He looks very, very solid. This is a 6 foot tall centre midfielder who looks insane box to box, actually has 4-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot, maybe that's kind of irrelevant. But yeah, 4-star skill moves, high to high work rates, and really, really good stats across the board. The ones that let him down are his pace stats and his agility and balance. I understand that those are very important things, and he might feel fairly clunky. But I'm actually going to try and transition to the 4-2-3-1 at the moment, and him and Guardiola can be my CDMs. So I don't necessarily think that agility is vital in those areas. And even in the 4-4-2, I think he'll be a great box-to-box centre mid with Guardiola still holding, because I don't want him to be pushing up and doing all of that attacking stuff, because he's just not good at that. So we get boards actually from the very first reward pack, which is great. We're actually going to get boards again, and we're actually going to get a walkout from the second pack here. Unfortunately for us, it is Spanish centre mid from Valencia, which is about the worst walkout you can possibly get. It is Pareo, but at the time actually selling for 16,500 coins, so a little bit more than what I actually expected. Some 87s don't even sell for that. And in this pack as well, not only is there Parejo, but there is also James Rodriguez, which I can sell for 8.5k, and a first owner Goretzka, which I will most definitely keep for the rest of FIFA, as that is a great Bundesliga option to link to some of my other first owner Bundesliga players. So we are kind of set in that league when it comes to the next set of first owner objectives that we get down the line. So yeah, like that's awesome. So we are currently sitting pretty, and unfortunately we get nothing from the best pack out of the lot. But with the sale of Insigne and Allen, obviously Paulinho can replace Allen, but yeah, we are going to get rid of Insigne as well. With the sale of those two and the sale of like Parejo and James Rodriguez and stuff like that, we are actually going to be at 180,000 coins again. So it's going to feel almost as if we've just got a free Paulinho. That's what it kind of feels like. Obviously, that's not the case. But yeah, once Insigne sells and a couple of other players sell there, we get up to 180,000. I apply the engine chemistry style to Paulinho. That's the one I wanted to apply to him. Get that agility and balance up. Get that pace up as much as you can. And hopefully he will just be good from there. This is how I would play the team in a 4-2-3-1. I'm not sure about Garrincha and Griezmann, who plays wide, who plays central, but I obviously want to try and get Garrincha as involved as possible. If I decide to maybe sell him before I start my weekend league journey, then you might see Gareth Bale on full chemistry out in the right wing spot, and then a central icon brought in. Again, just don't know at the moment what I'm planning on doing. But yeah, we've got 7 chem Bale in the squad, but everyone else is on full chem, and that looks monstrous. That is a really cool upgrade to our team today. We've brought in an icon and a flashback, which really, it pops. It makes the team pop. It looks pretty awesome. And don't forget, we've still got 180k coins in the bank. We've spent 0 money on FIFA points this year, and that is our current squad. It is looking awesome. So, guys, that is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed. I'm sure you did. It's been a bit of a banger today, this episode. Hit me with a thumbs up button. Let's get 3,000 likes. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. You can come follow me on Instagram and Twitter to see all the behind-the-scenes stuff, especially during the weekend league and that as well. My weekend league this weekend, I've got to really rush it. I've got to get to gold 3 as quick as possible. I have plans all day and all night on Sunday that I am not in the house for, so I have to get my weekend league finished by Saturday evening and videos edited before I go away. Oh no. Which, yeah, could be stressful, but we will hopefully push to gold 3 as quickly as possible. That is going to wrap things up for today. I hope you have a great one. Yeah, have a good day. I'll catch you tomorrow with another video. Peace.